This is Good Morning NSLC, NSLC's #1 morning news show filmed in Washington, D.C. from American University's Media Production Center. And now your hosts, Parks Peters and Eleanor Burrell.
Hi, I'm Parks Peters.
And I'm Eleanor Burrell. Welcome to Good Morning NSLC. A controversial law that was recently passed in North Carolina has gone well beyond its own borders. The momentum from the law has caused other areas to make decisions regarding the well-being of certain members of their communities. We're going to Emily Stone and Rebecca Pujo in the field as they gather various opinions of those on AU's campus.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Pujo.
And I'm Emily Stone.
American University has recently put in gender-neutral bathrooms, which are bathrooms that anyone can use regardless of their gender.
We're here on campus interviewing students from the NSLC and on campus to get their opinions on what they think of this new innovation. What's the kind of response you've seen with students?
Trans students really appreciate it. They wish we had more because gender-inclusive restrooms are really important for trans people because they, for a variety of reasons, people are more, I guess, kind of confused sometimes. But, confusion is just an opportunity for education.
How do you think that this affects the LGBTQ plus community?
Well, I think it's a great step forward. I think that this is really good that AU is taking these steps. I'm a member of the LGBTQ community. I'm a gay man. I know many people who have been pushing for gender-neutral bathrooms across the board, and I just think it's a common sense thing to do.
Are you personally comfortable using these types of bathrooms?
No, because I just think it's kind of awkward when I'm using the bathroom and a guy walks in at the same time.
I'm fine with it. My school has it, so.
I mean, I've just been introduced to them here actually this week, but I've been mostly fine with it. It's just a little bit awkward when a guy walks in and then he just sort of looks the other way.
What is your opinion on the gender-neutral bathrooms?
I guess it's a pretty controversial issue for some people. Personally, I don't really mind either way. I'm going to use the men's bathroom no matter what.
I think they're a really smart idea because lots of people just aren't comfortable going into the bathroom that has the gender that they're maybe transitioning into. And for some people who don't identify within the gender binary, they just need a more comfortable place to go in that feels more accepting.
And a bathroom is the last place someone should be uncomfortable or not feel like they belong in. I know with the transgender community and stuff, there's a lot of violence inside the restrooms, so it is really important for them to have a place where they feel safe.
Thank you, Emily and Rebecca. Gender-neutral bathrooms are located on the first floor near the lobby of every dorm building. For more information, please go to the Center for Diversity and Inclusion, which can be found in the Mary Graydon building, or go to AU's website.
For our next story, we went to the roof of the Mary Graydon building, where there seems to be a lot of buzz about taking care of our environment. Let's go to Maria Jose Garzon for more information.
It was an exciting opportunity for me to suit up and have the privilege of interviewing Miriana Morosini, the local beekeeper of American University's apiary. Dive into the hive with me as we show you behind-the-scenes footage of my interview with this extraordinary woman.
Mariana, can you tell me where we are today?
Absolutely. Hi, my name is Miriana Morosini and we are at American University. We are at the rooftop of the Mary Graydon Center at the apiary of the American University Beekeeping Society.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. This is a student-founded society. We do not have any students here today with us, but there is a significant number of them.
Professor Morosini has taken up the family tradition as a passionate and devoted beekeeper. She claims she was destined to follow in her father's footsteps.
Important to be calm. Very important.
What do you do when you get stung?
Oh, nothing.
You just take it out?
Yeah.
You've kind of become numb to it?
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'm sorry for them because they die once they sting me.
Professor Morosini claims that the mission of the students is to halt the decline of the bee population, which when asked, she stated was a problem for the world, not just for North America.
Days in the hive hurt entire life, and she works very, very hard, lays around 2 to 2,500 eggs a day.
Each day?
Each day,
Wow.
absolutely, absolutely, yeah. Look at how many are there, huh?
I've never seen so many bees in my
Yeah,
life.
and this is again a brood frame, lots of new babies to be born out of that particular. This is the actual resin, which is called propolis. You see how sticky it is? Okay.
What is it called again?
Propolis. Propolis is a resin-like substance that they produce to cover the holes in the hives, to seal the openings.
I take
sometimes, you know, when there is an intruder, they kill
honey.
it. So let us have a taste.
Yes.
Again, treatment-free, no chemicals, no medication in those hives at all. So this is how you go about it, you see? Does it smell good?
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Okay. Does it look good? Okay, I will let you have some. Then I'll have some too. Perfect. Mmm.
Mmm. That's so good. I like to put honey in my coffee or tea.
I do the same thing. Yeah. Thank you for coming to visit
so
our
much.
apiary.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed the experience.
Yes, I
and
loved
we
it.
have also a Facebook page, AU Beekeeping Society, if you would like to like us and visit. And come back to see us sometime soon, okay?
For sure.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Maria. And thank you, Miriana, for providing us with a sample of the honey from the bees. Wow, AU has the best honey.
Delicious. You don't taste something that sweet every day.
No, you really don't.
On the topic of food, whoever knew that our campus could be so nutritious? The not-so-well-known AU Garden, which is located right in front of the Bender Library, is filled with plenty of snacks that could warm your stomach. Here are Sky Canoe and Hannah Bingham with the details.
Good morning, and I am Sky Canoe. I'm reporting live right here in the beautiful Arboretum and Gardens. As you can see, it's a beautiful garden, but also an edible one. Today we interviewed Stephanie DeStefano, Grounds Operation Coordinator at American University. We discussed the purpose and benefits of edible gardens on our campus.
And they're meant kind of as a display to show how important healthy eating is. So there's quite a number of locations. On the side of the School of International Service facing Nebraska Avenue, there's edible planting.
What looks the same as an average parking garage actually has a hidden surprise. Up to you, Hannah.
Good morning, this is Hannah Bingham, and we are about to enter one of the many edible gardens that are on American University's campus. So here we have in the edible garden, we have cilantro, some kale, some basil.
We have a native tree on campus. It's called a pawpaw tree, which actually grows along the Potomac River, but we've got a couple on campus, and there's one behind the Hearst building that's starting to produce little fruits, and it's kind of an unusual tree for this area. The fruits kind of taste tropical. I really enjoy interacting with the students and the campus community as a whole. We are very environmentally friendly, and we do partner with the Office of Sustainability on campus.
Many people are unaware of the edible gardens on campus. In addition to the eco-friendly atmosphere, the edible gardens offer an example of a healthy lifestyle. Back to you in the studio.
AU's campus is conscious of refraining from the use of pesticides to protect students and nature's natural pollinators from toxic chemicals. We are proud to be a green community. Thank you, Sky and Hannah.
The Washington National Cathedral is a significant landmark for Washington, D.C. and the nation as being one of the largest cathedrals in America. In the past 18 months, it has received more attention than it has in the past 50 years. Here is Jack Ryan with the details.
Hello, I'm Jack Ryan here reporting at the Washington National Cathedral about the Confederate flag removal controversy. This controversy has been ongoing for a year and a half now. Also, the Board of Directors decided to replace the Confederate flags with blank pieces of glass. Now, here's Chelsea Chang with more details on the story.
Inside this church, there are two stained glass windows of Confederate Generals Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson holding the Confederate flag. The Daughters of the Confederacy gave the windows to the cathedral in 1953. The Confederate flags are the only things being removed, not the entire window. There have been misunderstandings from the public about what is happening with the removal of the Confederate flags, and the cathedral is currently trying to clear up the confusion. The timeline for the removal of the flags, predicted by the cathedral, will be within about a month. I recently interviewed the Chief of Communications Officer of the National Cathedral, Kevin Ekstrom, to hear the cathedral side of the story.
The church has not always been as outspoken on issues of racial justice as it should have been. That's something that we're taking very seriously. It's actually one of the top priorities of this cathedral now, is to try to help have that conversation about racism and racial reconciliation. We want to tell the story of the Civil War. We do it all over this place, but we don't want to do it using that symbol and doing it in such a one-sided kind of way.
It was decided by the board of directors that it will be removed and paid for by private donors.
This heated controversy began over a year ago due to the Charleston shooting, which then brought attention to the debates over the Confederate flag and what it symbolizes to people across the nation. I'm Eleanor Burrell.
And I'm Parks Peters. Thank you for watching Good Morning NSLC.
Remember to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. for Jay and Emily on Good Evening NSLC.